Let's look at Jota's data amongst the Liverpool trio that you just mentioned there. So this is since he came into the side. This is from game week 3, basically. This is, he's had 4 goals so far from 4 starts, all at home, of course. But it's the points as well. Look, 37 points from the 4 starts. That's better than Mane, and Mane's had 6 starts in that spell. So he's right up there with Salah in terms of FPL points. And the other data stands up as well. Shots on target 10 compared to Salah's 11. Again, in fewer minutes. Chances created, he's not someone who creates chances for others. That's where Salah's got that added dimension. But in terms of goal threat, he can compete with Mane and Salah when he's on the pitch. That's clear from that data there. But then the table below, when we're looking at can we afford to go Jota over Salah, it's not a lot. And so very often we try and get the cheaper option and hope that that's going to be cover.
Coverage, your favourite.
It's not. I mean, the headline is it's not, right? You're not going to be able to get Jota over Salah and think that's going to cover it. All the data shows that Salah, minutes per part, he's receiving the ball more often. Minutes per goal is higher than Jota. Minutes per shot is just higher. Minutes per shot in the box is higher. But he's having more penalty area touches. It's chance creation as well, and obviously Salah has penalties. So there's too much in Salah's favour. But is that enough for you to spend the extra on him? That's the thing. Is Jota going to be, because of his price tag, going to be enough cover of that Liverpool attack if it means we can keep Fernandes and De Bruyne?
Oh, it's such a good question. It's such a good question. I wish I had the answer. I mean, I think the double up looks ideal, especially for that Fulham game. I'm looking at Salah and Jota for that and thinking that could be gold. I mean, the thing with Jota is, I know I was a bit negative about him, but his price is just such. He feels like he's not a 9 million risk. He's a 6 point. He's a Mopay price risk. Yeah. Is why I'm thinking of getting him in, because if I'm looking at Mopay versus Jota, it's like could not be more different in terms of potential and in terms of the teams they play for and everything. So I think Jota, if you're just looking at Jota as an option, I think he's a good pick. So if you're looking at it like that and you've got other heavy hitters in who you think are going to do well, then I don't think Salah is essential over the run, because I think there's other players who could equally do well, and Jota is a good pick. So I don't think you can look at it as Jota covers Salah. It's like, Salah's probably going to do quite well. Is Jota going to do well for his 6.6 million price tag? I think he probably is. So he's a good pick. If you think Salah's going to do well compared to the likes of Fernandes, De Bruyne, Vardy, then you get him as well. But then you accept there's other players who could equally do well. So I don't think it's not quite as simple as thinking like that. The double up is definitely an option. I think from that Fulham game, I think that's going to be how a lot of people go. Yeah, I'm probably going to get Jota. I'm going to cave in, I think, this week.